Here we go. So just think about how many years more you have to live, and think about the amount of impact you want to leave. It doesn't matter how big it is. We will help you. I will tell you how to help you break that down, so that every day you make sure you'll be able to touch it and be able to do, you'll be able to bring it to pass on a daily basis, even without being engaged with your vision and your mission 100%. But at least you will have time for it now. Since you are awake and you are aware, instead of you just to be living in the rat race, at least you can now consciously know that, okay, even though I'm still in the rat race a little bit, but the rat race is no more commanding me. I am also now parallel, at least engaged in my future, doing what God has called me here for, and really bringing something to pass. So my life now is not totally a waste, but I'm also, at least I've started doing something in the area of my calling and destiny.
Goals must be achieved before 40. It is necessary.
Ideally, before 40, everybody should be settled. So if you have children, or teenagers, you've got to begin to open their eyes that I did it. Before I was 40, at 40 I was ready to die. I actually came to the church and said, now I'm 40, I know I'm not going to die because I already know how long I'm going to live and when I'm going to die. So, and I needed to know how long I'm going to live and when I'm going to die, because my life is such that I'm in danger all the time. So I think because of that, God needed to let me know so that I would not worry about anybody killing me or something. Anyway, so I know how long I'm going to die. But I told my church members already, I came to church, it's recorded, that at 40, at this age, I'm ready to die now. Because I was ready to die, because I had done what would make me not to be ashamed to meet God. Yeah. I had set up, I know I didn't finish everything I would like to do, but I know I had set up the process. Sometimes it's not about what you physically can be able to do yourself, but what you put in motion, what you are able to set in motion. So I knew at 40 I had already set in motion all kinds of systems that will live forever. So that is the kind of thing I'm talking about. If you are less than, okay, let me just justify that for you. If 70 is the average age that we are all supposed to live for, you can live beyond that, but you're already weak. So 70, let's take 70 as the threshold. So if 70 is the average lifespan we all have, then think about this. If you are 35, half of your life is gone. What is half? If I take this piece of paper, this is a whole. This is a whole paper. So half is, this is no more whole. Half is here, half is here. Now you are only left with this. So where is the second half? For most people, they don't know. They know it's gone, but they didn't exchange it for anything. See, the way life is supposed to be lived is that the life and days that are going like that are supposed to be exchanged for concrete products that you could point out to and say it. So at 40 years old, you must already have so much product. Just like with this, my children now, with my son now that I spoke about. 21, he already has product. Where is your 21 years? Look at it. Then by the time, if it is big and they sell, you know, you will be having millions in the bank. So this 21 or 22 or 23 years is not, he can point out to a lot of things that he has exchanged that 21 for something. Just like I'm 50 now, I've exchanged those years for a whole lot of things. I can point out to where my 50 years. You say, where is your 50 years? He's here. I'm not children or not wife, or because dogs and pigs can do better than that. So I'm not talking about wife or children or things, but I'm talking about products that will benefit humanity, something beyond yourself, something beyond because you've got to live for something beyond yourself, something bigger than yourself, something that is benefiting God, humanity. So if at 35 you're only left with half, then what do you want to tell me? When are you then waiting for? What do you want to tell me you are waiting for when half is gone of your life? You want to tell me what are you waiting for now? So why 40 then? Why should I decide that 40 is when you must have, done enough to say, yes, I'm not afraid to die? Because by the time you are 50, go to the internet and look for the statistics. People die 2 times the possibility of dying before 50 and after 50. After 50, possibility of sudden death is high, much more higher. 2 or 3 times higher than before you are 50. What I'm trying to say is that if you live your life purpose for beyond 50, anything can happen. So people who are not sick of diabetes before, at 50, the risk to get sick just from nowhere increases dramatically, and you become weak. You are not sick of cancer before. At 50, most people who get sick of cancer, if 20% of people below 50, just as an example, I don't know the figure, but if it's only 20% of people who are sick of cancer below 50, but after 50, the 80% of people get sick of cancer. And no one of you can guarantee that. You cannot say because I'm a Christian, even Christians get sick. Then heart attack is another big issue. And if people have heart attack also below 50, but it's just like 10% of people who have heart attack before 50. But once you are 50, from 50 upward, it's 90%. So if you are now saying, I have time, beyond 40, you don't. And another factor is that after 40, you begin to know where your heart is situated, located in your body. They don't need to teach you in school that one again. The body itself will be telling you that I'm here. I need attention. A lot of health issues begin to arise after 40. So you are not just worrying about what you want to worry about. There are a lot of other things that will be making you to worry about them without your consent. You don't want to think about them or worry about them, but they will say, okay, no, I'm not allowing you to think about that and worry about me. Do you know that personally, before I was 33, I never knew where my heart was. I was always wondering, is it here or here? Yeah. I didn't even know if it was in my leg or in my head or in anywhere. Really? Yes, I didn't even feel it. I never felt it before. Even when you were around like that? No, I never felt. I never even feel it. My heart was. I never even knew where it was. just like my leg or hand. I never even knew there was anything in the chest area. No, that's this energy I had. Never sick, never. But when I was 33, that was the first reminder that I was not going to be young forever. Then from 40, I had to begin to think about break, having a break. I never thought that there was any need for break before. So if you really want to be smart, the Bible says that teach us, O Lord, to number our days. So if you and apply wisdom. So the wisdom of numbering your days, believe me. If you're a younger person and you are lucky to have been saved before you are 40, put everything into it. Put all the time, all the investment, all the studies that you need to put into it to make sure that you set forth everything. You put a whole process on the race to just live the rest of your life as free, no pressure. Because it's more difficult for an old person to carry luggage or luggages. So carry your own burden while you are young when you have, and it cannot be older than 40. Make sure you carry your burden when you are still having the strength for it. Old people, they are not the best to carry. You see, even if you look at the natural life, all the Olympic champions, the football and something, they retire before 40. They can't perform on the premium. Why? Because it is organism, it is nature that dictates that to them. All these footballers, they still want to be on the front line, but they cannot just perform to the utmost anymore. They have the desire, they have the knowledge, they have the experience, but they can't. Some of them are retired at 30. So, if you really want to have that heart of wisdom, to number your days, target 40 to be the time you will finish everything. But if you are just getting to know this at 40, or at 50, or at 60, then just see yourself as 20. In your mind. Imagine that. Pretend. The body won't pretend, eh? The body can't pretend. Convince yourself otherwise. And plan for the next 25 years. So let's read this again.
Goals must be achieved before 40. It is necessary to achieve our global life purpose before we are 40. Start the process. Stop working for ourselves and begin to share the experience.
So by the time you are 40, if you, like me, at 40, all those plans you saw, I put them together at about 32. At 40, I was not working on them anymore. I just set things in process. So that's why I could walk out from the church. We still have the church. Some of you were there on Sunday, but that's just one. We have 40 in the city alone. 400 in the country. So, but I'm no more in church. I'm free. I'm doing greater stuff. So God was able to talk to me about new ventures. And these are just additional. These are just, benefits. These are just like, what I saw at that point, I was ready to die at 40. At 40, I've done, every other thing is a bonus. I don't know if you get it. So yes, you could still live beyond 40, and you will definitely live beyond 40, but the way your life is supposed to be is that after 40, you should be training others. Passing down experience to them. and conquering new mountains and new territories. Being like Caleb, give me this mountain. I've made my impact, I've made a record for myself, but I'm still conquering mountains. But I'm not obliged to now. I'm just doing it as and God helped me to do that. But in my case, I've got a great advantage. God helped me because I got saved at 19. And when I got saved at 19, 6 months later, God delivered me from church. I only attended church for 3 months. 3 months I was going once a month. Then another 3 months I was going every week. So maybe less than 6 months or 3 months, 6 months maximum, I only attended church. So 6 months, after 6 months of salvation, at 19, I got delivered from church. And that's the greatest thing to happen to me. Because when I came to Russia, there was no church. Only God. So that's helped me to do personal relationship. I could only look for God and look for Him to teach me so I got all these things. Thank God I was not in church. I would have been buried there. So I was able to develop all these things just working with God. So, if you are lucky, like me, yeah. But there is no more communism where God could send you, but at least, you could have knowledge and teach people, and maybe other young people, not to repeat the mistake their parents have made. Not to allow religion to cut down their destiny. Yeah, so have we finished reading it?
It is necessary to achieve our global life purpose before we are 40. Start the process, stop working for ourselves, and begin to share the experience. At the age of 50, there's another challenge. To work on the next generation.
You see what I'm doing? You see that most of the things I'm just passing things down to you guys, and most of you didn't know what I'd done before for it. But at 50, that's how I'm living now. Just working on you people, raising new generation of people, passing down their experience, inspiring people, raising up reformers and activists. Because I have so much experience, I've done so much. Now I have something to teach and share with people.
At the age of 50...
And I'm only 50. 52 this year.
At the age of 50, there's another challenge. To work on the next generation, to create a layer of people who will live for centuries. Time after 50 years should be considered as a bonus, because after 50, people die in 4 times more than before 50.
Yep. So I'm living for the bonus, no pressure. Conquering new territories, no pressure. Some people are saying, oh, he's looking for popularity. No, you don't know me then. Oh, he's looking for fame. Wow. Too much fame already. Just enjoying life. So people are saying, oh, they will kill you. I was ready to die from 40. I already have 10 years, 12 years extra. I was already done. God, everything now is... So I have no more fear of anything. Oh, they are saying bad things about you. Good for them. Nothing can affect me. Some people they write me and say, you lose our respect because of your opinion, political opinions. We don't respect you anymore. Wow. So the fact that I don't even know you exist. You're making it yourself more important than you thought. How could you? So you think that your respect is giving me something? I don't even know you exist. Talk less of knowing that you respect me or you don't respect me. I don't even know you exist. Did your respect for me make me become who I became? I became who I became without your respect. I don't even know you exist. You are not existing. You are not here. Talk less of me to consider your opinion. So stop doing these political things. Stop campaigning for Buhari because you will lose your respect. Did you give it to me for me to lose it? Before who? So when you have lived right, you cannot be cornered. You cannot be manipulated. Are you not afraid? No, I was dead already. I'm dead and gone from 40. Everything else is bonus. Great life. No fear, no anticipation, what is it anticipation? No anxiety, no. Oh, go to the internet. They write all kind of things about me. They do video. Do you think it affects me? Do it, enjoy. Use my name. Talk bad and create for yourself at least some image. Get yourself some popularity, some likes, and some comments. Say anything you want about me. Go and say, paint me bad. But you can never affect me. You can never paint me bad. You can never make me, but I'm already who I am.
I think this at this stage, good or bad, your influence
I don't even care.
Your influence can only grow.
It can only grow, yeah. Take advantage. Put some scandal out there. Put some rumors out there. At least you'll get some likes and some comments. At least somebody will get to know you, that you are the one who did it. But it doesn't affect me. Because I'm too focused. I'm living within my vision. I'm not living outside of it. And all the talk and everything is outside of it. I'm the one creating history. I'm the one creating news and stories. So enjoy. So you can enjoy life, enjoy the process, as you are, fulfilling God's purpose for your life too.
Goals for the next 10 years, long term for the world.
Okay, this is my example, right? Okay. This was, like I told you, this was like when I was 32, all these things were put together. Okay.
2,000 to 4,000 churches. Influence through world TV on 100 million households.
Yes.
10,000 churches around the world. Influence and reformation. Bible schools on all continents. Club 1,000 on all continents.
Okay. Yes.
Big miracle services around the world.
Okay. Now, 2,000 to 4,000 churches. Do I have them now? No. We've only started 2,700 churches. But I don't care. These are lifetime goals. But I've started the process. The process is going. So you see, these plans doesn't mean that you have to achieve them dot on dot. But the process is going. Now we're only at 2.7, threshold. But I don't even need to do anything. It's going. The process is going. Then 10,000 churches around the world, the same. Influence through TV.